And we're back with Get Hooked with Sebba, thanks to Tackle World on Carnarvon Street, where every day is a good day for fishing. Now, we talk a lot about rod and reel fishing and sports fishing on this program, but there's been one thing I've been willing to talk about for a while, and that's spear fishing. It is lots and lots of fun, and it's a different avenue of fishing, and we've got a semi-professional spear fisher on at the moment. It's Isaac Powell. Isaac, thanks for coming on, brother.
How you going, Sebba?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Now, you've been a long-time fan of spear fishing. You must have caught some pretty interesting fish.
I've caught a few good ones from around town. Done quite well over the years.
Yeah? What do you reckon's been the biggest fish you've speared?
The biggest one I've got was probably a 70-centimetre blue bone.
Nice.
And I caught that just off Riddell Beach.
Beautiful.
Not too far from where people would be swimming.
And that's really good eating fish, blue bone, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my favourite.
And how deep did you have to dive down? Because spearfishing is not only about spearing, it's about free diving and lung capacity as well, isn't it? How deep did you go to get him?
I was probably only about 6 or 7 metres, but about 10 metres is about all you really need around here.
And you obviously wear a weight belt to keep you down?
Yeah, always wear a full wetsuit and a weight belt just to keep the stingers away or any stinging fire coral or anything like that.
Yeah, of course. And how long did it take you to get the breathing right, to get used to being under the water for such a long time?
Look, it gets easier as you do it more. The less you do it, the harder it sort of becomes. I've been out of action for a while now, so
have you?
I don't think I'll be able to go as deep or as for as long as I used to.
And are there any certain techniques that you could give people, or you just sort of builds up over time?
Main thing is to try and keep calm and try and lower your heart rate, and that's the hardest part, I think. It's just keeping calm while you're under the water around all sorts of things. Usually the visibility isn't the best either, so that adds to a bit of excitement.
Oh, I'll bet. And it's not a natural thing for us humans to be underwater for such a long time, and I guess that adds to the experience, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's all practice in the end. The more you do, the better you get at it.
I'll bet.
The body adapts to life under the ocean pretty quickly.
So if anyone's angling to become a mermaid, this would be the right way to go about it.
That's it. Lots and lots of practice. You might grow gills eventually.
Gills and a tail. Now, when we think spearfishing, the first thing we think about is equipment as well, and they're not cheap spear guns, are they?
No, they're not. It's important to get a good quality one that's not going to fail on you, because there has been some accidents in the past.
Sure.
Not with any of my friends, but I think I saw a photo on Facebook the other day of someone with a spear sticking out of their leg.
So no.
Always a good idea to keep your safety on and your finger off the trigger.
Some wise words there, Isaac. And of course, you don't really need a snorkel when you're going down, do you? Mainly just a mask.
Oh, you do need a snorkel just so you can surface and do all that with your face still in the water, just in case you're being chased by something with teeth.
That'd be
which fortunately hasn't happened to me.
Oh, that's good.
Usually they just like to take your fish off your spear.
Has that ever happened to you? Have you ever speared a fish and then had a little shark or something come up and snatch it from you?
Yeah, I've had that happen quite a few times, but it's just good to keep your distance when that happens and just let it take it.
Just be respectful to the ocean's beautiful creatures.
It's the shark's home, so you're just taking a bit of his dinner.
Yeah, exactly. You're stealing his food, pretty much, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, thanks for that, Isaac. And just before you do go, mate, you said you've done some spearfishing around Riddell Beach, and is there any other places you could tell us where to go that are good spearfishing locations around Broome?
Yeah, it really depends on the wind. When whatever direction the wind's going, you can go on either side of Gansiam Point, which is always a bit of reef around there, and all the way down towards Riddell Beach. Around the port, I wouldn't dive. There's usually a bit of fishing line and obstacles under the water that could be a bit dangerous. Yeah, also, sure. Lots of boats and that around there.
So you'd advise people to steer clear of diving underneath the jetty there. Obviously, a good tip.
Yeah, I've heard from a few people that there's some giant groper and things living under there, along with fishing line and hooks and sinkers, which you could get tangled up in.
Well, I've heard that rumour as well, and I believe it, Isaac. I definitely do. Apparently that groper's the size of a small car, so you wouldn't want to bump into him. You probably couldn't spear him either, I don't think.
I think he'd swallow you whole.
It sounds like it. Well, Isaac, thanks very much for that. Great to give us a bit of an insight into spearfishing. Of course, another favourite pastime of lots of people in Broome. We appreciate having a chat, mate, on Get Hooked with Sebba, and we can pick up all your spearfishing gear at Tackle World on Carnarvon Street. Thanks, Isaac.
No worries. Thanks, mate.
No worries, mate. We might talk to you again soon on Get Hooked with Sebba. Coming up next, more classic gold on today's hits. Stick around.